This is CTC-News with Wesley Kotar, broadcasting from Sint-Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by UTLNV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
It's Wednesday, April 10, 2013 on the Golden Rock. Good evening, I am Wesley Kotar and this is CTC News broadcasting live from CTC Studios at Stations Mall. Tonight in local news, second education conference plan, topic to be discussed on the radio program Stay Informed, Animal Welfare hosts dog walk on Sunday. Details in local news after a word from our sponsors.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
To the community of Sint-Eustatius, RCN Communication is herewith inviting you to tune in to Stay Informed on Thursday, April 11th, and again on Thursday, April 17th from 11 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. Tune in and listen to SABR's Commissioner of Education, Chris Johnson, and Fleur Lachter, Head of RCN Department of Education, talk about the upcoming Second Education Conference scheduled to be held on SABR, April 22nd and 23rd. The first education conference for Bonaire, Sint-Eustatius, and SABR was held in March 2011 on Bonaire. The program will air on radio station 92.3 FM. Just a reminder that the Sint-Eustatius Animal Welfare Foundation is hosting a dog walk on Zeelandia Beach on Sunday, April 14 at 10 a.m. Everybody is welcome to come along for the walk, even without a dog. Dogs must be on a leash. The entrance fee to walk includes entry into a raffle and various competitions with prizes. Light refreshments will also be available. SCAWF has a sponsor in Holland who is also organizing a dog walk on the same day at the same time on the beach at Hook of Holland. This event is the first of a series of projects to raise funds for an extension to the animal shelter. The recent shelter was never intended for a long-term accommodation for animals, but only suitable for pre- and post-surgery use on clinic days. In recent years, the foundation sometimes had to care for dogs over a period of weeks or even months before they got adopted. Now, they want to improve the facilities to provide larger runs with both outdoor and indoor areas so that longer-term occupants are more comfortable. Donations towards the shelter's extensions are welcome either in cash or in kind, such as blocks, cement, or wood. Persons interested in making a donation may contact SEAWF at 318-4150 or send an email to statiaawf@gmail.com. Coming up next in regional news, new police units to buttress crime reduction plan, ambitious social programs underway in Haiti. Details in regional news and later international news right after this.
CTC-News, sponsored by UTLNV, Wynwood Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
And now for our regional news segment. A number of new initiatives under the banner of law and order have been outlined by Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzil Douglas. During the 2013 budget address on Tuesday, the Prime Minister disclosed that an anti-robbery team, firearms tracking investigation unit, and arson investigation unit will be created to buttress crime reduction plan. The anti-robbery team will comprise officers from the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force, and the Customs and Excise Department. The firearms tracking unit, which is said to be the first of its kind in the Eastern Caribbean, will make use of a number of equipment and training of personnel to trace and process illegal firearms. Support for this unit will be provided by the United States Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, ATF. The Arson Investigation Unit comprises officers from the Police and Fire Services Department. Prime Minister Douglas highlighted efforts of government to strengthen legislation to effectively respond to the changing nature of criminal activity and to support the judiciary in the execution of its duties. These include the Jury Act, which modernized and enhanced the performance of the jury system, the Bail Act, which governs the granting and restriction of bail, as well as the Justice Protection Act that provides protection for witnesses and judges where necessary. Recent amendments were also made to the Proceeds of Crime Act, the Anti-Terrorism Act, and the Immigration Act. The Prime Minister thanked local entities, including the Coalition of Support for St. Kitts and Nevis Security Initiatives, TDC Group of Companies, Ross University, as well as regional and international partners such as the United States government and the European Union for their assistance in boosting the capabilities and resources of law enforcement infrastructure. On Anguilla, from cash transfers to elderly and disabled, in Haiti, from cash transfers to elderly and disabled, to hot meals and subsidies for students and farmers, the government of Haiti has launched the largest and most structured social assistance program ever implemented in this impoverished Caribbean country. In an interview with the Haitian Caribbean News Network, Prime Minister Laurent Lamothe said his government, under the leadership of President Michel Martelly, has established a national social assistance program to demonstrate solidarity with the nation's poor. Already, millions of dollars have been directed to the program, known in Creole as EDEPEP, Help the People, with 1 million people benefiting to date. The ambitious goal is to assist more than 5 million Haitians by 2016. Under EDEPEP's Economic and Social Assistance Fund, action is underway to regularly transfer cash to a first group of 25,000 handicapped and 25,000 elderly Haitians in need. As part of a plan to assist 100,000 destitute mothers this year, 57,000 have already received cash transfers. More than 22,000 students are set to receive subsidies, while 60,000 farming kits will be distributed to farm workers in rural areas. More than 100,000 emergency coupons and nearly 500,000 hot meals have been distributed through 2 motorized mobile kitchens in the poor districts of Port-au-Prince and in provincial cities. Within the next 12 months, the government plans to distribute 800,000 solidarity baskets containing items that can help feed a family of 5 for up to 10 days. 400,000 baskets have already been distributed. With $15 million of the 76 already spent, the government is looking for additional funds to expand the program. Tonight in international news, UN warns of risk of Mali war spillover in Western Sahara. The conflict in Mali threatens to spill over into the disputed territory of Western Sahara, with the possibility of infiltration by foreign militant groups, the UN chief warned in a report. Secretary General Ban Ki-moon also called for sustained independent human rights monitoring for Western Sahara, something Morocco opposes but human rights groups and the Polisario Front independence movement have long advocated. Morocco took control of the most of Western Sahara in 1975 when colonial power Spain withdrew, prompting a guerrilla war for independence that lasted until 1991 when the United Nations brokered a ceasefire and sent in a peacekeeping mission. During meetings with Minsuro, Frente Polisario commanders have not ruled out terrorist infiltrations from Mali by Islamic militants, Ban said in a report to the 15-nation Security Council obtained by Reuters. Possible armed infiltrations, gaps in regional security coordination, and resource shortages have effected border controls exposed military observers to risk, the report said. France launched a military offensive in Mali in January against Islamist militants threatening the capital. That drove the insurgents out of the towns they had seized, but they had since hit back with suicide attacks and guerrilla-style raids. Western powers are concerned that Mali's vast and lawless Saharan desert could become a launch pad for international militant attacks. Other European governments have ruled out sending combat troops but are backing a military training force. All governments consulted raised serious concern over the risk that the fighting in Mali could spill over into the neighboring countries and contribute to radicalizing the Western Saharan refugee camp, Ban's report said. One government called the situation in Western Sahara a ticking time bomb, Ban said. Coming up next, our 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia Saba and St. Martin. Details on local weather conditions just after this.
Everything we do, there is a risk, and many times our eyes are caught up on the prize. But even though there are risks, there are many ways we can protect ourselves. Be wise with the choices you make. Be smart and protect your choices. Protect yourself.
Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, 'cause it's love that we share. I will steer it in the right direction, though I'm not fair. Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, 'cause I care.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin. We will begin on Station Saba. Tonight, Wednesday, April 10th, late showers with temperatures of 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with winds east-northeast at 16 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Thursday, April 11th, AM showers with temperatures of 81 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with winds east at 18 miles per hour. Finally, on Friday, April 12th, scattered showers with temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with the winds east at 18 miles per hour. We now move over to St. Martin. Tonight, Wednesday, April 10th, late showers with temperatures of 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with winds east at 11 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Tuesday, April 11th, AM showers with temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with the winds east at 14 miles per hour. Then finally, on Wednesday, April 12th, scattered showers with temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with the winds east at 14 miles per hour. And there you have it, folks. That was another live edition of CTC News. Join us again on Friday as we continue to bring you the latest in local, regional, and international news. Stay tuned to CTC Channel 7 or CTC Radio 101.9. Until next time, do have a good one.